then one on either side of the room. Up in the Presidium you're currently in, there is a skylight to it, providing a lot of natural light, and there's also some windows like very high off the ground at the very top of the bookshelves.
Good.
As Rith gets in there, she will kind of scan the area for anything that is obviously strong in like the aura is very strong.
You find 79 magic items.
Well, okay, and to check the resonance of each of them takes how long? 10 minutes? Or something?
1d10 minutes each.
1d10 minutes. Wow. Okay.
Unless you have a more powerful spell to help your detection.
I have identify, I guess.
You can pick a certain item and identify, which then only takes casting time of identify. What identify is what casting time? Standard action or is it 1 minute?
It's like an hour.
It's a standard action identify.
I believe Laurel had a list of the Imperial arms, didn't he?
You don't have a list of all of them, you have like a list of some, not all.
Alright, well, we'll start by checking things that look similar to those on that list.
You look at such things. None of them seem to like match the description fully, though. And when like Rith looks over them, none of them have like an overwhelming amount of aura.
So none of them jump out, like stand out.
None of the ones that are described in his list do.
Okay, any of them?
I'm pretty sure he would have masked whatever aura this thing had anyway.
I was gonna say, is any of them kind of?
What's the weakest one?
Yeah.
The most one that looks most boring and mundane.
The weakest one.
He can even mask it so there is no aura. Like if it's actually an archmage, he can completely hide that from you.
But that would almost seem too suspicious.
Yeah, yeah.
There's a book with
like
the magical aura.
Yeah.
What?
Well, as you go around, there is a case on the 4th floor of the Presidium. With a So it's behind a case, like almost all of his stuff is.
Yep.
Well, you said slightly magical stuff.
You said the highest point that I saw the light, right? So I'd want to look at the highest point mainly.
This is the highest floor of the Presidium.
Oh, okay. Alright, okay.
Any higher than this, you'll be like going out the skylight.
Okay. All right.
There's like a book inside like a little glass case. It has a very faint magic aura in it.
Okay.
What's the book called?
Does Laura have linguistics?
Yeah.
Because it seems to be in Raylan, but it seems to be like incomprehensible. Maybe like very old. Maybe it's like very old dialect. Can you make a linguistics check? You try to decode. Takes you a little bit of considering. You think the title would translate to something like that.
That's very ominous.
That's very ominous.
Can it be moved?
It's inside a glass case. It's locked.
Locked glass case. Okay.
Well, let's.
We could request him to let it be, and if he doesn't let us have a look at it, then that's suspicious, right?
Then we leave, and we're very polite about it.
Yeah, of course. We'd be polite, because he could kill us pretty easily.
It's not super suspicious that an archmage would be like, why are you rummaging around? Like, no, I'm not gonna show you my books. Like, what? Get out!
Yeah. You can hear the archmage slowly walking up the very long spiral staircase up there.
Oh my, yes, my old bones.
I mean, the Presidium's quite big, so it takes a while to get around, doesn't it?
As he arrives, Rith will gesture towards the book and say, "Can I have a closer look?"
Not that one. It's very fragile. It might get destroyed if anyone picks it up.
Rith uses Mage Hand on a book to the side or something that's free, and gives a smile that's polite yet almost cocky.
You will need to kick me from the session because I got disconnected again.
You do not comprehend how old some of these things are. I've been collecting them for a lifetime, and many of these are many before my own.
Perhaps I could just see the inside? I'm so curious about such items. I really am fascinated with such learners.
Well, when it comes to items, also, he hands you forward a small locked box, and opens it.
Okay.
Inside is blackburn paste.
It's filled with a variety of multicolored magical crystals.
How many are there?
17.
Rith looks to Nairu and asks him if any of them jump out at him, and if any of them jump out at her as well.
He shakes his head.
Okay. Any of them feel familiar? Because I'd imagine that they jumped out at the crater, didn't it? To her.
A lot of them actually look very similar to the ones at the crater.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Rith touches.
But none of them feel that familiar when you touch them.
Okay. Rith will just scan like she'll scan like a finger over each one, but if nothing happens, then she'll.
Meanwhile, Laurel.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing with the Archmage?
Oh, Laura's sort of just standing here. You know, Archmage is currently paying attention to Rithland, but if he pays attention to Laurel, it'll sort of ask him, how's the preparation for the festival going?
You know, it was going very well. This year, he's thinking of attempting to use his magic to create a giant image in the sky of the Empress conquering many of her lands.
Oh, that's very impressive.
Show off.
He's taking together hundreds of his students for this.
Oh,
Big project.
we can't compete with that.
Well, we'll make like a super big pie or something.
Okay. We know the baker. It's true. We know
Totally
the
do that.
baker.
Yeah. So North Side style, isn't it?
Yeah, it totally is. The biggest pie ever created.
Then you put the Empress's face on the pie.
Ah, yes.
There we
Then can't
go.
cut it.
And
Damn
then
it.
I know. And then we have like put the
You put the king's face on the pie.
Yeah.
No, a
Cut
pinata
the-
game, but the pinata is the king.
With all the children beat him with axes.
Yep. And then it's just he's like, "Ow, stop beating me!" And then when you crack him open, like treachery pours out.
Like
Well,
what? Like little
they'll
bits of
look at him and
paper?
say,
Little paper that just say treachery,
on
Yes.
that note,
pain, betrayal.
on that note, are you in possession currently of an Imperial arm yourself?
He leans his head to the side.
It's kind of refreshing, isn't it?
Why do you question? Where did that idea come from? He seems very confused by this.
Says, I have reason to believe, sort of the dream. It seems that it did not only pinpoint one here, but also other places where the Imperial arms are located. Maybe you won't even notice it, but one of the things you have on the top floor here might be an Imperial arm in disguise.
Well,
The fact that the dream could pinpoint other locations of these items might suggest that there's something to it.
Rith kind of pipes up and says, also one that is quite possibly on the Empress's own possession. It was moving after all, and kind of goes back to the
Oh,
dream.
looks at the Archmage and says, I think we know which one that is.
yes, we know which one that is. She has many in her possession. But I would know if there was an Imperial arm here, and I have not detected any.
Rith smiles and says, well, not if it was made to not be discovered easily.
I have I have access to all the notes in the Empire to do with these.
It is curious then.
Riften gets the feeling he's lying.
Rith frowns and says, well, that's such a shame, because it would have been interesting to exchange notes on such objects. I have studied the box that we're in possession of, and it's quite remarkable, actually.
So if I do come in to get any information to do with the Imperial arms, I will tell you. Anyway, I've got business I need to attend to. Oh yes, apparently one of the lighthouses has started getting weak. I need to put the magical barrier back up. Anyway, please leave my office. I need the maids to come in here.
Well, it's very well. A pleasure as always.
Yes, a pleasure. As he walks you downstairs, personally.
Oh, sure.
As we're, I suppose we go back to the secret base of secret.
Rith did notice something though.
Yeah.
When she used her detect magic.
Mm-hmm.
She noticed that the magical auras that normally like permeate around the tower were slightly weaker today.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Interesting.
Like, yeah, because normally it's just like a field of just pure magic.
Yeah.
And it's like there seems to be like a little hole in it.
Rith will kind of talk to Nairu in that weird, bizarre language and say, head for, like, tell him to fly through this hole, because last time he just kind of vanished off to the other side of the city when he hit that barrier, right?
Basically, tell Nairu to fly out a window and.
And then as he flies out, Rith will look shocked and be like, "Oh, what are you doing, Nairu?" And and then just kind of passes it off as, "Oh, that silly bird. He likes to do his own thing."
Yes, some familiars are very independent from their masters. Often shows a lack of control.
Rith scowls and says, "Well, I did touch one of these crystals in a wonderful area, and it turned him into a glowing hawk, and he tends to appreciate such magical finds, and is why I am looking for more, seeing as it made him so much more powerful."
A familiar should be bound to its master, not the master bound to the familiar.
Rith kind of shrugs and says, "Each to their own, Master Archmage."
I guess it's true. We have some that definitely follow the rule in reverse here as well. You reach the ground floor.
Where's his familiar?
Anyway, I need to. I have work to get done. Please have a good day, and I hope your preparations for the festival go well, Laura.
And yours.
As we leave the building, can Rith see Nairu?
Nairu is not outside the building anymore. You still feel him.
Can I get a general direction where he is?
Up.
Just up. Okay.
It's not too easy to get direction with just empathic link.
Yeah, that's the problem. Rith will wait and see if anything kind of happens.
Eventually, Nairu flies back down to you.
All being as mysterious then. Perhaps someone was trying to lead us astray.
Rith shakes her head.
Nairu informs you managed to get in through the skylight.
Oh. Okay.
Apparently part of his barrier seems to be down right now.
Rith looks to Laurel and says, I had the distinct impression that he was lying.
Genuine enough to me.
No, I can tell that he was lying. In all honesty, you're not too great at lying, meaning you're not too great at seeing someone is lying to you.
Narrows his eyes. I'm not sure you're telling the truth.
From Rith's great experience with bluffing, he did not seem like he was very adept at it.
But I do believe that he does have an Imperial arm there. And it just so happens that his wards are down in a specific area.
It sounds like I should be away from this place then.
But if he is lying and he is out and the wards are down for the moment, if you could somehow lift me in, I can make us both invisible.
Oh, sort of frowns heavily. As I don't think that is prudent.
Rith kind of frowns and flatters her eyelashes.
If you wish,
like
I'm sure you can buy a scroll down at the market. Barnard seem to have the money for it.
God damn it, Laurel!
You are at a magical academy right now.
Yeah.
Apparently.
So I would I am not sure I can trust your guts on this one. Seems a bit far-fetched. I won't stop you, but I can't partake in such a thing either.
Rith
Wait,
pouts.
Better if I didn't know about it at all, actually.
Wait, Laura has morals?
Laurel has morals. He has has a bomb.
I'll be at the institute.
Okay, in which case Rith will buy a scroll of fly.
Okay, that costs 375 gold.
That's fine.
You have a scroll of fly. It lasts for 5 minutes.
The problem is getting back
Maybe you should
out.
maybe you should get another one.
Maybe I should buy 2. I'll buy 2. Yeah.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
that's like 700 and something gold.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So Rith will buy those.
750.
Okay, 750. Rith will buy 750 gold worth of scrolls. Cast invisibility on herself.
Last 6 minutes.
And use the scroll to fly through the barrier using Nairu as kind of like a guide in through the hole and into the skylight and down to where the book was.
Okay. Well. The way in is kind of tight.
How tight? Very tight.
No, again, it's fine, but for you, it's slightly more difficult. Can you make? Do you have any kind of skill which you think might justify, such as acrobatics, helping yourself get in? Or are you really good at fly checks?
I have like a +2 on fly. It does the that's the same as acrobatics as well. I'm looking to see if there's anything else.
Anything else which you think is reasonable to help you in?
Not particularly, no.
In that case, I will just go ahead and check in the background and see what happens for you.
I have a +2 on fly, so you know, and acrobatics.
Do you have Nairo helping you?
Yes, and he has many skills that can help, including
He does have
very.
skills.
He has a masterful fly
Oh,
and some badass stealth.
I was about to say you failed, but fly does grant a bonus on fly checks.
Yay!
So you actually managed to just barely squeeze in.
Fantastic.
You think you lost a small strand of hair to the barrier.
Oh, okay. So there's just like this little bit of Rith hair floating down from somewhere in the priest quarter.
Anyway, you are now currently inside his sanctum. Everywhere you step, you can feel as if like you can feel the magic in the air.
Yeah.
You have a feeling the barrier is going to be getting stronger over time.
Okay, Rith will try and keep an eye on this hole in the wards, and if it gets too small that she knows that if she doesn't leave that second that she will not get through, then she will...
I see, evac at the last possible second.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Okay. So what do you do?
She'll check if the lock to the magical glass case is it magical. What type of magic is on the lock?
Abjuration.
Abjuration. Okay. What could happen at abjuration, you guys? I don't know.
Abjuration
A
is
lot.
only protective magic.
Yeah, so I might not actually get in. That's a problem. Anybody got ideas? Team?
My idea is you never should have gone in there. If you get caught, we can't help you.
I is invisible.
No.
Did you notice his
No.
title?
Yeah.
The all-seeing?
Yeah.
We'll be fine. Be creative.
Well, he
may
can't
not
see us.
care about invisibility.
He cannot see. He cannot scry on us. Can he?
You can't scry, that's true.
How do you know?
Because he has wards. We have those little tattoo wards on us.
He probably has troll seeing though.
So does he.
But
Can't be scried either.
I mean, if there is an alarm spell on that door, just touching it without knowing the password will set the alarm off.
That's the
You
problem.
will come right in,
Yeah.
possibly teleporting.
Um,
So unless you have the spell,
I do not. No.
then you're probably kind of out of luck.
Yeah.
Bash
Yeah.
run job.
Bash run job. But what if he has like a
Maybe you can find a rod of dispel in there.
Is there a rod of dispel in there?
Make a perception check.
There are 73 different ones, so.
Make a
Choose
perception-
carefully.
Can
It's
can
probably
Nairu
just
help?
Junction, huh?
Can Nairu help with
Lying
this?
around. I'll just put this here.
Okay, make
Nairu?
a
Go.
Nairu does not find a rod of dispel, but he does find a scroll of dispel.
Okay, I'll use the scroll of dispel.
Well,
Can
I
you,
mean, you should probably detect magic on the door first. To make sure there's
Well-
actually an alarm
But-
there.
well, it got an abjuration on it.
Oh, yeah.
Can you roll me a d20 plus? I need to check what that would be. 1 second. A d20 plus 15.
2 secs. Wow.
You feel the magical ward fade away, whichever one you dispelled.
I would detect magic to see if there's another one.
You detect magic. Let's see. What? Well, there is not an abjuration on it anymore. There is a conjuration on it right now.
Conjuration.
So there's summoning or teleporting or something like that.
Okay. Wow, there's going to be wards upon wards
It
on
might
here.
have been a contingency
How strong
too,
is
if
it?
the alarm goes off. And
Yeah.
It's not it's not an incredibly strong one. It's not that high level of a spell, whatever's on it.
So it can't teleport me away.
It
Right.
probably wouldn't be teleport. It's probably not that strong. from what
It's
you
not
can tell.
teleportation trap.
No.
Probably
no.
not.
But then conjuration could be anything from like servants to monsters.
Magic
Even
that
at
keeps old books from disappearing into dust.
Yeah. But then he wouldn't destroy an imperial arm.
Can you destroy an imperial?
Can
arm?
he? Can he destroy it? Yeah. I mean, the worst thing that could happen is that he summons a
Could
monster
also be that
one,
aura
maybe.
spell.
I think that's illusional transmutation.
Well, you wouldn't make it look like that.
I
I
don't
mean, you
know.
can try just smashing the case.
I could just try. How long have I got on my fly left?
Your fly has like 2 minutes.
That's enough to smash, grab out, and
It would be enough to smash grab. You'd be like basically a few feet off the ground before you
a
before
few
you
feet.
event the spells.
A few feet I can survive. So
You'll be fine because anyway, when fly runs out, you get like the featherful.
yeah.
Right.
Okay. All right. Smash grab, I guess.
You smash it.
This is possibly one of the worst
This is
ideas
one of the worst
I've
ideas
seen
that I've
ever.
Let her do her thing.
This is
She has been going for this trajectory all this time.
True. She has been smashing a lot of things.
I'm excited to. Do you smash it? Or
I don't
do you
even
smash it, or
know.
does Nairo smash it? It's a good question.
Does Nairu?
What? You've got two people with attack.
Don't smash it.
You can both attack it.
We could both attack it, but if Nairu dies, I'm mega screwed.
And if you die,
If I die, then I create another character.
I mean, you can get Nairo back. Remember,
I could,
it just takes a week.
but we both smash it, I guess. I don't know.
Synchronized smashing.
Synchronized smashing.
Okay. You
Yes.
don't. You. Let's have a look.
Synchronized smashing.
Let's look at.
Yeah, that's my unarmed strike.
1 damage.
Shed's like a -1. He's like
Don't you have a
clawing at these.
quarterstaff or something you can like.
No, I have a dagger, I guess.
Alright.
I'd need magic to smack the glass.
You have a dagger?
Magic missile.
I do have my dagger, but that's it. Magic
have
missile it. Screw it. Magic missile it.
Force damage.
Fucking
Bro,
magic
magic
missile. it.
Hazing.
You magic missile it. It shatters.
There you go.
I grabbed
Suddenly-
the book. Oh shit.
Would you like one to be you or one to be Nairu?
One to be me or one to be Naira?
I'm going to be rolling a d2.
He's gonna flip a coin.
Riff.
Nairu,
Naira.
can Nairu make a reflex save?
Oh, he
Remember, Nairu
certainly
can.
can.
Your bonus or its own, depending which one's better.
Let me just quickly check that. Okay, they're the same.
Would that succeed? Let's find out. Considering the person who cast it.
I'm guessing probably no.
Well, it's a small, like goldish snake jumps out
Oh,
and bites Nairu.
interesting.
Nairu seems to be petrified inside a piece of amber.
Oh, interesting.
Other
Piece
than
of
that, Nairu
amber.
is still alive, admittedly.
Interesting.
The case is smashed. There is no wards, from what you can tell.
The problem being is I'm guessing he can't breathe if he's in amber.
He doesn't seem to be. He basically seems to be in like suspended animation. Looks like.
Okay, suspended animation means that I.
So he won't die. He won't die in there. He just can't do anything. He's like
Okay.
frozen in time.
Oh, but then he can't aid me out of there, can he? Ooh.
Well, you can still fly.
I can still fly, but he can't aid me. Yes, I'll grab him and the book
One
and
petrified Nairu, one book. Anything else?
fly.
You know, he can probably scry the book even if he can't scry you.
I mean, you're in there, might as well.
I might as well, yeah. Just grab the book, fly.
Grab,
Just
you know,
the
do you have any
book?
other hands? Grab other magic items and stuff.
I only have
If
two
you're gonna beat
hands.
up the Archmage, you
You
might as
have
well go
like
all out.
10 fingers and a hat slot and all.
He has to grab all of his stuff.
Just grab his shit
This is
and
the
run.
worst idea ever.
By the way, you know...
I'm not
what
going
he's
back
gonna
to the
think.
secret
It's just
base.
like, oh, hey, what's up with this book? Yeah, I can't look at this book. Oh, now the
So,
book is stolen? I
the
wonder who
Archmage?
took it.
The Archmage reportedly hates physical contact, most likely because he lich touches everyone who tries to. So,
Exactly.
that's just information you might not have known yet. But... Well, go.
Yeah, I go. I just.
Although, Manic, I like your comment in the hitbox chat. The most recent one. So you just fly out with the book.
Yeah.
Make me a fly check. You are going to get a grand total of a +3 bonus on it.
+3 on my fly check.
The DC has gone up from before.
How did that? What?
Did you press plus then 3 or what?
No, I just put 3.
I think he made it.
It's
let's
a
try-
19.
I'm gonna roll that myself then.
That was a 19, a 2, and a 3.
Something's up with your skills. 1 second.
Hang on,
That is all the
I'm going
fly.
to edit your skills and find out what's going on.
on the roll on my one, it
found it.
said it was a
Found it.
19, a 2, and a 3.
Okay, that would have succeeded anyway.
Okay.
But I found what was wrong. Apparently, in your speed slot, you didn't have any number inside. So it was like,
Oh, interesting.
so basically how Java processed that was. Oh, you want a space in here?
Okay.
That's how Java processed it.
All right. Okay.
So in that case, you fly out with ease this time, not losing any more hair.
Yeah.
Or a petrified Nairu or a book.
Fantastic.
Don't bring these to the...
Oh, I'm not.
Do you
No,
know-
no. I have a plan.
You're now flying around with a petrified Nairu and a book.
Plan. Good.
Riff.
Your invisibility's about to run out. Fun fact.
Yeah, Riff will try and land in a secluded area.
Where do you count as secluded?
Alleyway, I guess. Where there's not high traffic.
A non-high traffic alleyway. Here?
Wait. Yeah. That'd be
That's
great.
a low traffic area.
Yeah, sure.
You land with your petrified Nairu. I need to add like a petrified state. Is there one?
I don't know.
Oh, he's paralyzed. There we go. That'll work.
Alright, second idea is,
You're now holding a book.
how long does it take to get from here to there, I wonder?
What, from the tower to there? Your fly speed not long.
Would I be able to cast fly and invisibility and get there in time?
Yeah, cast it again, or
Well, I have a second fly scroll I haven't used yet.
you would have landed before it ran out.
Yeah, I haven't used the second scroll that I bought
Yeah,
yet.
you would have used the second one actually. Yes, so
Oh, okay.
but you would have landed in time.
What, over there, or just where I am?
Where you are.
Oh, okay. All right.
Okay. You still have fly left, like 2 minutes of fly left.
Is that enough time?
I'm saying now you have 2 minutes, even though now you're landed. You still have 2.
Okay.
You keep moving.
I'll just cast invisibility on myself.
Okay, invisible.
And
So is Nairu on the book.
yeah, it's Nairi on the book. Question is, I can't read it.
We'll have one place to hide.
I only have one place to hide.
Don't take this
I
to my
don't want to
place.
take it to the secret lair.
No,
no.
you go to Madame Scarlet's murder basement.
I could. Yes, Rith.
If you are lucky, if you are the slightest thing in lucky, she has some wards up that might protect
Yes, Rith bolts for Madame Scarlet's home.
You remember? Okay? You go over there. You remember the family replaced the locks, and all the doors are locked right now, and the windows are boarded.
Rith
you.
will
Missile the locks!
no. Oh, magic missile the back window,
The back window smashes with a loud crash.
and Rith jumps through it.
Okay? Do you go to the secret entrance to the basement?
Yes.
Okay? You're now in the secret murder basement.
Okay. I go into the innermost sanctum.
Okay? You go into
That
the
library.
repository. There is
Okay.
nothing in there.
Okay, Rith.
There's not even a table here anymore. It's completely empty.
Is there any wards still up?
You detect around. Yes, exceptionally faint, but they're still here.
Okay,
Probably
good.
won't last more than a few days left, though.
Okay, that is fine. I'm guessing there's nothing like no pen, no
There's nothing. This place has been completely strip searched.
completely stripped. Damn. Okay, well, Rith will try and chisel Nairu out. That sounds like a horrible idea.
You have a. Can you make me an Arcana check?
Yeah.
Spellcraft check, whichever one's better.
Let me check that.
Probably be the same, but.
Probably. 9 and 8. No. So Arcana. Damn it.
Well, from what you can tell, this is probably an altered version of the Sepia Snake Sigil spell. Meaning, it's going to take if you chisel out, no, you'll probably die for one.
Alright, okay.
So you have to wait for it to run out, which will take generally 1d4 plus 1 per cast level for the person's
Oh,
number of days.
right. Okay, so a lot.
Meaning, by the end of the month she'll be out.
Okay, there's no
Till then,
way
she's a block of amber, which you can hide somewhere.
unless I dispel the magic from it.
If you have a dispel magic, that does work.
Yeah, that will have to wait then. Okay. Rith takes Nairu,
Mm-hmm.
leaves the book to her house,
Mm-hmm.
gets a
Sage is at the desk.
okay, I grab I grab paper, I grab a pen,
Mm-hmm.
inkwell, look at the scribe and ask him if he knows any of the old. What was it? What was the script? That
It's an old version of Raylan, main
Oh.
language.
I'll ask him if he knows it.
No, it seems like he's studied far more on different topics, such as planar languages. Abyssal, Aklo, Oquin, Orin.
So
Steel.
he wouldn't be able to translate it at
He's
all.
not the
for-
best at it. No,
Okay. Would he have an inkling? Like a.
he could try. He could try.
He could try. Okay. Rith will go back with Nairu anyway, and will start copying the pages from the book.
You have trouble.
I have trouble. Is it really that
You
hard?
open the book up, and the book seems to be completely blank to you.
Oh. Okay.
Every single page just seems to be either blank or there seems to be strange, like scribbles which you don't quite comprehend.
Detect. No. Detect magic sounds like a bad idea, doesn't it?
I can give you a picture of what the book kind of looks like, because it also seems to be glowing.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah.